Hello everybody from the top of the mountain. As I'm up here, I'm thinking about Psalm 16:11. It is the verse that Erwin Lutzer, when he signs a book and he puts his name underneath it, he puts that verse that says, "In your presence is fullness of joy." As I've been to the seminar at the Cove for the last couple of days, and as I prepare to go tonight to a concert that Travis Cottrell is doing to worship and praise the Lord, I'm thinking about the joy that the Lord gives. There is an acrostic that Christians often use for joy. It is Jesus, others, and then yourself. If you really want to have joy in life, somebody recently commented to me that somebody had said, how can you have joy when things in your life aren't going the way that you really want them to go? Well, the simple answer to that is Jesus. Now, the good thing about Jesus is He took my place on the cross of Calvary, and He paid for my sins. In other words, my joy is not dependent upon my own self-righteousness. As I was in my room just a few moments ago, I had the curtains closed because I took a little nap after the seminar, and I realized it's pretty dark in there, and I got up and I thought, well, rather than turn on the light, I'm going to open the curtains. And when I drew back the curtains and the sun came in, the room was so illuminated that you couldn't hide anything. And I thought about the contrast if I would have left the curtains closed and just turned on all the lamps in the room. The difference is so vast that it's even hard to explain. Well, the same is the case with Christ and with His joy. If you really want joy, you have to draw back the curtains of your heart and let Jesus take His rightful place upon the throne of your life. That's where joy comes from. And so the psalm says, in your presence is fullness of joy. And the reason I come up here so much is not to be on vacation, not to seek an experience in a seminar, not just to be around good, godly people, though those are wonderful things. The reason I come up here is because I so desperately need Jesus. Whether I'm having a good day or whether I'm having a bad day, I need Him. And when I seek Him, that is when His joy fills my life. And then in the acrostic of joy, Jesus first, others second, that simply means to esteem others better than yourself. If you really want joy, then you will find it in serving others, to put others ahead of your own self. Sometimes that's a challenge, is it not? I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I can be very selfish. I want to do what Chuck Parrott wants to do. I don't want to help other people at times. I'm just going to be honest. But I have found in the darkest days of my life, as the 20th anniversary of my brother's murder is quickly approaching, I've learned over the course of years that one of the best ways to find joy in life is just to put my pity party aside and to seek to serve others. And so maybe today somebody out there, you would be encouraged to help somebody else, to serve them, to put their needs before your needs. That means that you don't really talk about them. You don't really tear them down. You seek to build them up. You simply cannot get any better joy in life. Well, I guess you can, but you get my point. Then seeking to serve other people. When you serve the Lord, serving other people simply flows from that. And so I pray that I will do that more in my life. I know I've been slack in it, in that area in so many ways lately. So I am praying that the Lord will give me opportunities to minister His gospel and His grace to others. And then the why is yourself. Put yourself last. That is basically John chapter 3, verse 30, where this Bible says, He must increase, but I must decrease. If you really want to have joy in life, then that true joy will come when Christ increases. There again, it goes from you to Jesus. So my prayer today is that I will put Jesus first and foremost in everything I do, and that you as well will seek Him and call upon His name. May God bless you richly. Have a good day. I'm looking forward and excited about the worship that I'm about to go participate in, and I hope and pray that the Lord will be glorified.